What is up, Team Starlight? We are back at WildCardCyclone. I'm at the left playing my Plant Frog deck, and Z is on the right playing Diva Hero. I'm joined by Albert to co-commentate today.
Yo, yo, what's up? It's been a while since we have Z on the channel, but he's
Just
back.
because I'm... Oh, look, since we've seen Z. Yeah. I thought it's been a while since I've been on the channel, and I think it's just because I've been losing too much.
We gotta summon Diva, attacking your face down Treeborn Frog. Set 2. Opting not to synchro into Android or Catastor.
Yep, he's gonna go for the Compulse here, and I have the Econ to punish this. You chain the Econ, tribute the Treeborn, which like dodges it from the Compulse, and then I get the Gilman. And to make matters worse, I got the Substitute, and Z just says go off King. So I am going to go through my whole deck, sending the dupes in the process. And it's probably because I've got multiple avarices, so I dump every single frog I'm playing, then put them all back, shuffle up, draw 2.
Yeah, we're gonna get to do it all over again.
I forget if I do it all over again here. I think probably have to, right? I'm gonna tribute the Gilman, go for another swap, then go for Uni, and get in direct.
We just cleared Z's board, cleared the bottom list, cleared the Diva. And you probably go into a full dupe.
Yeah, it looks like I chose not to like use the second avarice. I don't know if it's like just to win more. Like I already had back row, I already have a board, and I guess I was just thinking like maybe this can be good for maybe it can be good for like getting me back some more important cards later, like monarchs or plants, which we haven't seen any of yet.
But we
So
missed
really,
it. Did he Phoenix Wing you there? Or, yeah, he did.
yeah, so I attacked directly. He Phoenix Wing my back row, and then in main 2, I went for Lone Fire, getting Titanial. So, and then I'm gonna go for the pot, so I can put back those Lone Fires and a few other cards. Uh, yeah, and this is like the most intimidating kind of like Plant Frog board that you can build, which is like discard traps in the back row, dupe block, and Titanial.
Yeah, and Z cannot deal. He's just gonna scoop it up. Get a turn 1 Stratos from Z. Grabbing the evil hero, Prodigy. And just passes, no back row.
Yeah, looks like I'm just gonna set one myself and pass, and he heavies, and I just chain it. Just get the Treeborn engrave. So he's gonna set a monster, and then in standby phase, I get my Treeborn. No response there, and it looks like I just go for vanities to run over this set monster.
Z's forced to Lightning Vortex here. Out this Vanity's Fiend.
Damn it. Just summon Grepher. Pass. Or I mean, he attacked, so I took 17. And I go for a sub play here. And looks like I was thinking, should I play around Soul Release? Because Z is a avid Soul Release enjoyer. But in the end, I chose to just say F it, I think, and send my Treeborns and end on a Duplock. Looks like I sided out of that Death Frog that we saw in game 1. Otherwise, it would be excellent to kill it here.
He is going to deal with this Duplock with Mind Control. Summon Diva. Grab Diva. But opting not to synchro with it.
Yeah, instead he's going to make 2 6s. He's going to steal my Duke with Goyo, then make Brionic, then Dust Shoot me. You see, he took away the Lone Fire there, and I had, I believe it was a Discard Trap, Titanial, Foolish Burial.
It was Torrential.
Oh no, it was Torrential, thank you. And then 2 Frogs, Swap and Uni. So here, I guess I decided to just set both my back row because I didn't want Z to just be able to like bounce my Torrential, you know what I'm saying? Because he's low on cards in hand. So I was like, okay, if you're gonna just go Brionic bounce, I'm gonna make you bounce both of these to like, if you're gonna go for game next turn. And then now, even though this locks out my Treeborn, I'm able to go Foolish, send Dandy, and then on the summon of the tokens, I just Torrential.
Wow, and then just swap Pokin for 1,000.
Yep. So he's going to go for a Mally play. He's got a Future Fusion coming next turn. He's going to Caius the back row. And then this is an interesting decision point. Do you hit the Caius or the Few? And I opt to hit the Caius because I have the Unifrog in hand.
Wow, what a reversal of game state.
So he's not able to deal with the Uni, which feels pretty good, but I have like a awkward hand where we have a Monarch but nothing to hit on his side of the field, so there's no way to really press the advantage. And I'm honestly thinking, should I even play into Gores? Because I don't have a good way of dealing with it. And not that I can't just attack with Uni and then Caius the Gores in main 2, but I'm like thinking, is that even worth it? Because I'm thinking, is it even worth it to hit with Uni when he can potentially do big damage to me in response? If he, just doesn't drop Gores, if he just goes Miracle Fusion, that's going to be like almost game. So I choose to just switch the Uni to defense mode, and then he's going to go off with Armageddon Knight here.
Yeah, I didn't catch a glimpse of what back row he set, but got the MST, and it's a return.
And at this point, I do go for Caius and just swing because maybe I drew something that can deal with Gores, or maybe I'm just thinking, okay, I have to win the game or else I'm going to let him come back and draw cards like Miracle Fusion, Caius is of his own. This is actually a big mistake here. So he goes for Plague, so I'm thinking he has to have Caius. And I'm thinking, should I just use this discard trap on the Plague so he can't Caius me? But in the moment, I end up making this decision thinking, I'm going to let this happen because I have brain control. So I'll just brain for game him next turn. But I'm sure you see, Albert, where my thinking went wrong.
Yeah, I mean, you have the swap in hand. That's still... Oh no, you have to discard the swap. I see.
Where the thinking went wrong is if I take the attack, I'm too low because of the Caius burn to even activate my brain control.
Yeah.
So
I didn't catch that.
I would have been able to like I was like, oh, I have game if I just let this all happen. But then I don't. So that was a big misplay because I would have just probably won here. I'm forced to wing blast that Caius, and now we're back in this like position where we're draw passing because he can't summon the Caius, and I don't have any more resources to hurt him.
The more draw pass, you just drew into Gores. Jeez, is it worth tributing these in attacking? Nope, you just pass.
I'm like looking at his grave and I'm like, he hasn't used Torrential, he hasn't used Mirror Force. Torrential is the big one that I'm scared of. And I guess I'm thinking like the Gores can just have value to me in hand. I'm not too low where I'll be dead to like a single attack. So I really just want him to make the first move, but I finally drew into heavy, so I'm gonna make a play now.
Ooh, the lad comes down. I didn't even see you had that. You must have just drawn it.
Yep, so Lad comes down, and unfortunately, tributing Dandy, I get the mandatory negate. He's gonna go Caius with Evil Guy Caius and just be able to run this over. But we're gonna get to see why Lad is such a house in Plant Frogs, because you get to bring back not just a bad Monarch with no effect, but you get to bring back a boss monster in Titanial.
Jeez, and Z still has back row. He said 2 more after that heavy.
Yep, and he does have the Mirror Force this time. So in main 2, I go for Brain Control, and he chains DDV. But
Oh,
I have
wow. No
big
targets.
cards. Yeah.
What do we got? He's checking. Oh, it's Miracle Fusion.
And this was interesting because I revealed my... Like, he knows I have a discard trap. He knows I have Mirror Force. But I guess he's just thinking, like, I have to play through these cards no matter what. So he's just burns this. But the downside of doing that is it's going to clear up my back row, and I draw into Vanities, which then I'm able to summon. So maybe potentially too aggressive there. I draw Caius, and that's just Caius burn for game.
GG's.